hustling my whole life. I stay hustling my whole life.
Pitchin Grindnin podcast with your host Klassik, Anaya Daffe, and Aaron.
What up? What's going on with y'all?
Good day to be alive. What's up?
Oh yeah. We be back. Another week. Like clockwork.
Yup.
World is different, but we here.
Well, seems like New York and New Jersey's burning, going in flames, right?
Oh yeah.
Got snipers in North Carolina. He got caught.
People
They
getting
need to let his ass back loose so he can take care of these monkeys that's out here on the loose. They
people
need to
getting
make a deal
I
with
heard
him.
about that.
yep.
It's 43 monkeys. They got loose from a research facility in South Carolina. One has been spotted on a trail camera in Charlotte. Y'all be safe out there.
I
got
might
some for those
catch them and keep them.
I got
You don't want to
some
keep
for those
them. They
monkeys
said that they
out.
was testing them monkeys with non-human something or other.
Damn.
Keep them if you want to.
I
First
tell
of
you
all,
like this,
how you let it escape though? That's number one. How the fuck did
First
it?
of all, this is the government. Come on now. You already know. Y'all see what they say, life imitates art and art imitates life. So which one is which? Y'all seen all them episodes of The Simpsons have become a fact. They got Jay-Z on The Simpsons before he even had his lock. So, think that it was an accident if you want to. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, they had monkeys up there escaping on Simpsons.
There's probably an episode about it. It just haven't been revealed to us yet. But there's definitely been movies. We got Outbreak. We got.
I will tell you this though: monkeys will rip your face your face off, and then they also rip your groin out. Right? Is that the moves that they usually do?
They will do all of that. When upset and angry and things of that nature. We don't know what type of conditions they've been under in this research facility. Of course, they're not going to be honest about it. But let's be for real. I don't think anything would be excited about having different tests and stuff ran on it. So probably not in the best of moods. I have my defense of what I feel like they should do, but it's a little too late. They already in North Carolina.
How the hell they get to North Carolina that quick?
Well, I mean, they just was in South Carolina.
Yeah, they just was in South Carolina.
Traffic.
Huh?
Yeah.
It ain't like they got to sit in traffic. They're monkeys.
They hit a couple trees. You know, the way the bird flies usually shorter than the way you got to
trees
drive
ain't
around.
connected though. They ain't swinging from tree to tree.
No, but it doesn't take them long. Like, they are monkeys. The agility, the endurance, and then they probably are food motivated, so they're trying to find food. I mean, they've been held in a research facility, so they've been fed on a schedule more than likely. So they on the move. They looking for resources and stuff.
It's a female in Fleet that has a monkey. She lives in Atlanta.
Well,
she has a spider monkey.
Oh, okay, yeah, but yeah. I mean,
she
I don't
dresses
think they
them
were
up.
very smart about it. They're
she
selling
put clothes on them.
That ain't these monkeys. That's not these monkeys. She better keep that one inside because they're gonna be trying to get to it.
Oh, that one is tough. He be getting dressed up. He got Louis Vuitton clothes, and I said, "Shit, this damn monkey dressed better than me."
No, I believe it. But I feel like it's insane that they telling residents to lock doors.
Lock
and
your
all
doors.
That. Yeah,
Well,
but they're not saying nothing about the steps and measures that they're taking to try to get these.
I thought they would usually put GPS tags on these monkeys like they do French bulldogs. Like little locating devices. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's just too much flaw stuff going on with these research monkeys. It's insane that they even let it get this far. They don't have no type of way. Like, what is their plan besides telling residents to lock their doors?
But it wasn't like it was like 2 of them. How do you let 40 of them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you let 40 of them escape? It wasn't like it was like 2.
I mean, there's plenty of people with armed firepower around these parts. Maybe you should say knock their ass out.
My idea before they got into the North Carolina line, I don't know who I needed to talk to. Everybody was still upset about the election. I was focusing on the monkeys. Damn Trump, the monkeys. Honestly, I feel like Elon Musk did it. He's behind it. the monkeys belong to him.
The monkeys belong to Elon Musk. Okay,
This shit is
I
not
ain't
a
mad at it. They got a battery in their ass. He could shut them off.
No, but he's definitely into, between him and Bill Gates, they are into biologically altering things and testing things to see what works. How ironic is it that all of this happened the same week of the election? Because the first monkeys, I want to say the shooting started happening a few days with the sniper started happening like a day or so right before the election. Then, like clockwork, afterwards, these monkeys are on the loose. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a collective effort. I don't know. Call me a conspiracy theorist. But this is just the beginning of things to come in the Jumanji board game of Trump's era.
I think it was Texas, I think, or one of them states. A historical black college burnt down.
Wow.
Or whatever. I think it was Texas. If I'm not mistaken. But a historical black college that been there like since the 1900s has burnt down.
Did you hear about the swim team? Where is it located? Where they carved the N-word into a teammate's chest? With the box.
Yeah, that was like a couple weeks ago up in West Virginia.
Yeah, like it's just, and so
people getting text messages,
Yeah, I heard about that. People getting text messages like out in Mississippi and stuff about
it's all over.
The van coming to pick them up, about going to pick cotton and stuff. Yeah,
that happened. It was people getting texts all over because somebody in Jersey got it. It was all over.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that text. I got all the pre-election text messages, but I didn't get that one.
Yeah, a lot of people has gotten those. Like this world is about to be upside down.
I just feel like I'm one of those people, like, keep doing what you've been doing. Don't be manipulated by the propaganda, because that's what they want, chaos. Because when everything is in chaos, you're not focused on what the hell they're doing, and they're definitely doing a whole lot, especially that first week in January. Those first 10 days are the most vital.
Well, he said he wanted to
be distracted.
He said he wanted to be a dictator his first 2 days in president. He said that out loud. So that ain't. Listen, he tells you what he want to do. People just
absolutely, and that's why I'm telling people, don't get distracted by these text messages. This is just the beginning. The distractions are going to become more intense, more exciteful, because he likes to incite chaos. Whether he wins or he loses, he likes to incite chaos. So stay focused, y'all, because Inauguration Day and those following next 2 weeks are going to be the most vital. So make sure y'all paying attention.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be sick out here, man. Keep your mind focused. Keep your mind focused.
It's like
Klassik's in the building.
Oh, we got two classics on today. Klassik and Klasik.
We need my man with the Z.
That's right. How y'all doing?
What's up, man? Need you to turn your camera on.
What's going on? I'm excited to talk to somebody else that I know, a person of color that's been in Iowa.
Oh yeah.
Come on up here.
All right, hold on. I'm in Texas right now doing a few shows, so I'm in the car.
Okay.
If y'all want me to turn on the camera, I'll do that for you.
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you got some honeys with some big bunnies back there. Yeah, we want to see it all.
Nah, man, it's strictly business here. I'm
a professional. I was just trying to live through you, play. That's it. I'm just trying to live through you, man. It's just trying to get a free look, because I ain't paying for shit. But what's up? Like she said, though, you're out of Iowa.
That's right.
Yeah, break it down. Where you from and how long you been doing this?
Yeah, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, shout out Cleveland.
Yeah, I did a few years in the Navy, a little over 9 years in the Navy.
Happy Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, that is tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Make sure you
Chief Petty Officer in the building?
No, second class.
Oh,
I made it up to second class. And I met someone who's from Iowa. We had a couple kids together, so that's how I ended up in Iowa.
So okay,
that's a good way to get there.
Right. But how y'all doing, man? Again, thank you very much for having me. Thanks for all your support on everything I got going on, man. And it's great to be here.
No, it's all good. That's all good. Tell us about this single and the music that you're pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the current single is called "Get to You." It's featuring DJ Luke Nasty and Tone the Boss. This happened because I participated in a music conference up in Wisconsin Dells, and Luke Nasty was one of the panelists. I ended up winning. And a verse from him was one of the prizes. And this is a turning point in my catalog and in my career, because the type of artist I've been previously, I was just a heavy lyricist, just based on the music that I like to make, the music that inspired me to get into rap. I just was bars first, but this one is a lot more entertaining. It's melodic. It's the first song I've ever put out with auto-tune on it, and I'm getting a great response from it.
what made you do auto-tune?
It felt right. It felt right. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get the melody thing.
Well,
so I gave it a shot.
That's a good point you make. A lot of times you have to try something out to see if it does feel right. Especially coming from a lyrics background. I love lyricists, but does it sell to the masses?
Not today. Not so much today.
Especially if you're saying something real slick, witty, and that's smart.
Right.
That doesn't sell.
I love
it, but it doesn't
sell. They hold a high vocabulary against you now. Like that's
You can't be smart.
You can't be smart.
I feel like it's trying to make a comeback. I feel like it's trying to become mainstream again. I feel like there's a certain population right now in Gen Z that I'm witnessing that they're tired of everything dumb. They're tired of the dumb down. They're tired of the microwave music, and they really.
It's got to come back. It's got to come back. I said a few years ago it's gonna come back with the ladies.
Yeah,
I hope they come back tomorrow. Because everything can't be diabolical and demure out this motherfucker. So we got to get some new words out here. But go ahead. Yeah, so you tried, so it felt right for you trying something different with the auto tune.
Right, yeah.
What else have you tried?
Well, I'm trying to do the melodic stuff, man. Tapping into what you might call a singing voice. I don't know.
Okay. Do you think, do you have a background in singing at all? Like
not at all.
Activity?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah.
So what?
I'm trying new things for y'all.
The confidence to hop out there on the singing melodic tip.
It's gotta happen. I need to do it. So it's either try and then try some new stuff and get into a new realm, or sit down and fade out.
Were you nervous about it? Did you have anybody kind of giving you any pointers or anything?
Of course, I was very nervous. This ain't the first song I've recorded with auto-tune, but it's the first one I put out.
Okay.
How did you feel about the ones that you did before? And why didn't you put them out?
I'll probably redo them because I'm getting more confident. Because when you're unsure and you don't have the confidence, it just comes through. It comes through. You can tell. And so I'm a little more comfortable and confident. So I'm gonna do it again and see what type of product I get.
Okay, now I'm looking forward to that.
So you have a single called Poker Chips. So you pull all your chips out online right now.
Right. 100%. And let me see. Let me try to get my light back. I got a song called Poker Chips. Yeah. Can't see me at all. 1 second.
Sorry, take your time.
I got a song called Poker Chips, and it's just that one is the slick talk. For me trying to, because that's my favorite stuff. Talking slick. My personal favorite rapper has been Fabulous for a long time. I really like Akeem Ali, who's Kimi Casanova, the slick wordplay stuff, and that's what Poker Chips is,
That pimp talk.
Yeah.
I hear Here for it. Definitely here for it. And you being from Ohio, I know you know all about that. That's big player town.
A little bit.
Sure.
Big
What
player
side of Cleveland are you from?
Well, I started off in East Cleveland, the city of East Cleveland, and then because I didn't go off to the Navy till I was 22. So, and I spent 11 years in East Cleveland and then 11 years on the West 25th area.
Okay. I
West
know a
Side
little
Market.
bit. I know a little bit.
Yeah.
I hosted a couple of fashion shows out there in Cleveland, between Cleveland and Akron, back and forth. So
Yeah.
I know a little bit. They show a lot of love though. One thing about it, like they support home
If
team.
they like you, yeah, 100%.
If they like you.
Yeah, if they like you, but you know, it's one of them times.
It is very cliquey though, but I love the fashion scene out there. It's huge. Like they big into the fashion shows, the dance groups, and all of that. I love it. I love it. It's a lot of culture, like right there.
And a couple of weeks ago, I needed a coat though, because it's about to be colder than a motherfucker up there.
Oh yeah, it probably
That's what
already
I love
is
about
cold.
it. They rock the furs out there. I love it. Like they don't need a special occasion. It's cold. They pulling the furs out.
Right, break them out. Furs, leathers, you know, all of that.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm out in Charlotte. I had a T-shirt on yesterday, player.
Yeah, I had a whole attitude. I think it was Friday. It was 81 degrees. I'm like, dear November, what is going on? Do y'all got any crazy stuff going on out there in the Midwest? Out here, North Carolina, we got a sniper. We got 43 monkeys on the loose from a research facility. What y'all got going on crazy out there?
Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Well, shit, we need to move by where you at, because
the craziest thing is how warm it's been. That's the craziest thing right now.
I bet we all global warming.
Yeah.
So who did the production on this single? And with the single, as far as you know, picking beats, what's your process?
This was produced by Track Pros. I see a lot of ads for on my feed, and I came across this beat. I like it a lot. It's got it makes me think of Jodeci, Freaking You. When you hear it, people think it's a sample, but it's not. And when it comes to, but this also is the first time I put out something from a producer or working with a producer I didn't know directly. Okay. I like that. I prefer to put money in my people's pockets. So if I'm doing something and I got friends that do the service or provide the service, I'd rather buy from them than somebody I don't know.
Do you feel like you get a different feel for the record when you know the producer, when you know what I'm saying? It's your people?
No, it's just because I gotta pick what appeals to me. It's just, I'd rather build with people I know than somebody I don't. It's just a matter of support, not just support their way, but circulating the money between your people.
Yeah.
So this Wisconsin Dells Music Summit, right? I see it's in your bio. I'm not familiar. Can you give us just you say you won the contest. Can you give us a brief synopsis of what it entails? Because I always say, like, states like Iowa, Wisconsin, there's a plethora of talent, but they just not in the eyes of the business.
Right. I mean, it's part of the a part of the country they refer to it as flyover country. It's just something you pass by when you get into to the coast or to the south. So it's not a place that people think that anything's going on. Nobody with any juice is living there. Mm-hmm. So you just got to make your own noise and get connected in another type of way. But the Wisconsin Dells Music Summit was founded by two guys that live up in Milwaukee, or somewhere in Wisconsin. I believe it's Milwaukee. And they put it together. Wisconsin Dells is a resort town and a big tourist area. So we go in there and they have beat panels. They have different panels from lawyers to sync licensing and things like that. And then a portion of the conference involves a summit. And that's what I participated in and what got me in front of Luke Nasty and a few other people.
Nice.
So with that being said, I know you by now you probably built a relationship with Luke Nasty. Any other things coming with him and stuff like that, or just that one song?
We booked them to come up to Iowa and do a show, and that's it so far. But yeah, I can text him and he responds, and I hit him whenever. Every time I get some new developments on something, shoot it to him or hit him with a screenshot. We started getting a few FM radio spins this week, so I sent that over to him.
Congratulations.
He's experienced best response I've received from a record so far in my career.
Awesome. I love that. Like, with you being from the Midwest, like we all know, like North Carolina is not considered necessarily an industry hotspot, right? Do you feel like it's more challenging to get your following up and to, have the success that you've had being from the Midwest versus like coming out of Cali or Atlanta or New York, one of the major cities?
It's more challenging to get some motion locally. But, if you go to the hot spots, when I go to the hot spots, when people see me, they can't really deny what I do. Because I put in a lot of time into it, and my stage show is quality. I know my words. I take pride in putting on a solid performance. So I met Klassik down in Charlotte for the It's Your Time Music Conference. I participated in that. I was one of the finalists on that. I was the first name they called out. And, so when they see me, they see me.
I know that's right. Tell us a little bit about, because I love like Black film and things like that, and I see that you also have been in film, so you act as well.
Well, I'm trying my hand. I've been working with a guy named Brent Gaskins. He's done a few. He's a SAG-AFTRA affiliated actor. He's been in like Black Panther. He's had some minor roles in there, and he's been giving me the ins and outs on how to make that happen. Since I've been down in Texas, I got pulled into one of them 20v1 content shoots.
Those are hilarious. I love those.
And we just did that last night, so that's gonna be coming out sometime soon. I've been told I look like just about every dark-skinned famous dude out there.
What's my man name? What's the actor name? Damn, I thought about it when you first popped on too. It'll come back to me. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I was thinking about dude from BMF. You can't.
I was thinking about Tay Diggs the whole time.
Yeah, the two I got the most when I was younger. Now that I got the beard, I get Rick Ross, even though I don't look like him. But,
nah, Tay Diggs. I don't think no Rick Ross.
I got Wesley Snipes and Tay Diggs the most. That was 1 and 2.
Wesley Snipes, okay.
I don't see that Wesley Snipes shit. I can see the Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs, I don't see Wesley Snipes.
Like New Jack City. Without the facial hair, I could see a little New Jack City Wesley, like young Wesley.
You got to run with it. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, man.
Right.
And just give.
I've been thinking of two ways to try to flip my name.
So nobody said Lamar, BMF Lamar? Because you giving BMF Lamar to me.
I don't know. I never watched that show. I never watched it. So me, I might be a little weird or funny. My parents were both crackheads, so I'll be like, fuck all that. I don't look for that, but it doesn't entertain me.
Though? I get it. I understand you 100% because a lot of people that we was me and Klassik, we familiar with, peoples came up rough. They can't stand drug dealers.
Yeah. And that's why
they can't stand drug, and they don't.
I respect you as a man, but if you think I'm gonna kiss your feet because you sold some dope, bro, you can.
Like you ain't nothing special. That's a lot of people we grow with. They see stuff like that, they be like, "That ain't it. We don't watch that. We ain't fucking with that."
All respect, y'all can. People I don't be trying to mess up the party or nothing. But
no, I get it.
He did play in something else. He did play in the book of it's a black like Bible story movie, but it's book really
Clarence.
Yes, he played in the Book of Clarence. He played in that as well.
But my cover my face up with my hat with my brim, so it might.
No, you still giving that. You still giving him. I don't know.
But do you ever need any singers? Do you have singers? You never need singers?
Yeah, I need some singers because my sound, I want to go for that, the more live stuff. I know we can do a lot with computers and stuff, but I want to get into like vocalists, background singers, live instruments, a quality show.
Yeah.
So a band.
Yeah, because I sing like Harold Melvin from the Blue Notes. So if you ever need him, I'm bull. No, so you know that So I'll give you a briefing on who we are. So you know who Klassik is, and you know the organization that he has. You know the Fleet DJs, 600 members. We also have singers and people that are producers. You know, my co-host here, I don't do shit. I just talk shit. But Klassik, he's a producer. Anaya, she is a singer. If you need Harold Melvin, I can do that, but you don't need it.
No, I do sing. That's why I was asking too. Like, you know, when you're in your melodic process in the studio, do you have anybody, you know, guiding you? Do you have anybody you call like, hey, I'm trying to hit this right here? Or you just wing it?
There's somebody that I'm real tight with in Virginia. He coached me through. I got one where I'm like singing.
Okay.
And singing, like blowing, like
you
hitting the high notes. And
hey,
can
you give me acapella? Because I'll tell you if I like it or not. Let me hear
Not at all.
Not
at all.
Hey, go get some hot tea. We'll take a 5-minute intermission. You know what I'm saying? Come back to
it. Listen, you got to give us the Acapulco right quick.
Nah. That's on the studio work right there.
I'm a studio singer. You know.
I respect that though. I respect that because there's some studio singers that be like, "Give me my flowers," and it's like,
I'm one of them. They be like, I'm one of them. Hit the stage, be like, nah, you one of those. You ain't one of them. You one of those.
Well, you can't be
one of them.
Can't be worse than Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? She was out there singing horrible and she just do it and she's just regular.
And and
people liked it.
They love her
for whatever reason.
I love her. I think I like the kid. I think she does her thing. She can't sing worth a lick.
I'm talking about the singing though.
Oh nah. So
she was all off beat and everything.
No, yes. So did you compete in like lyrical competitions? As far as when you were a lyricist?
I'm still a lyricist.
Oh,
I'll never forget it.
No, you're right.
Let me correct that.
I have been corrected. Do you do competitions? I'm not talking about
I never got into any of those, but the lyricist community is really funny and fickle. So, you know, they'll I come with it, but that's another, you know, it's clicks and everything, but you know. But I never got into any of the lyricist competitions, though.
Yeah, you know, you have a family. You got to make music that's going to have a possibility, you know, to feed the family in a major way, especially with publishing and, you know, something that maybe the grandkids could eat off of. So I definitely get where you're coming from and where you're trying to go.
Yeah. So, I made that music. I've been lyrical miracle rapidy rap for a long time, man. You know,
biggity backpack. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, I was selfish in my creation because that's what I like. But now I'm just, you know, trying to serve the people with a little more palatable sound.
Now, I did want to ask, not to skip back to the film real quick. Can we catch Never Lose? Like, where is it out? Anywhere?
Oh yeah, Never Lose. That's it's out. Is the music video and the song is on my YouTube page, and yeah, that song won first place in the Cedar Rapids Independent Film Festival. It was screened in Austin in a film festival there. It was screened in London. I got notification that it won in London, but I'm not sure. They wanted a whole lot of money for a trophy. So, but I got the email, and and yeah, so I'm proud of that.
That's nice. So how did you go about like placing your music for that film?
It's a service that allows you to, it's strictly for submitting to film festivals. So you can search on what allows for music video submissions and you submit to the ones that you want. And yeah, it was very streamlined, and I submitted to a few.
Nice. Does that help with like your, like when you do the film festivals, do you feel like you gain a lot more, you know, notoriety and even like supporters with the music that you might not have been able to just access through streaming platforms when you release music?
Well, I mean, it's a domino in the sequence. You know, there's so many things you got to line up just to make a move, just to have the smallest effect. But, you know, it all compounds and it'll tip the scale. You know, at one point it all adds up, and then that one little straw will break the camel's back. So I'm gonna just stay consistent until that moment.
So you say you're in Texas right now?
Yeah, I'm in Houston, right? Yeah, I was in Dallas, then Austin, and now I'm in Houston, and I fly back to Iowa tomorrow.
All right, well, safe travels, man. You got anything else you want to let us know before we let you get on your way and get ready for travel back home?
Yes, and October 27th was the third annual Iowa Music Awards. I won the very first ever Adult Contemporary Hip Hop Award.
Nice.
Nice.
And I am positioning myself to be the face of adult contemporary hip hop, serving that underserved audience of people that grew up with the culture, but they don't have artists that are catering to or speaking for them. Since hip hop was celebrated as being 50 years old, people have become more open to that idea of older rappers. That too old to rap stigma is finally starting to shed. And if the hip hop culture is 50, we'll say rapping as a career path is only about 35.
Right.
So, we need people that talk to us and that are not trying to kill everybody and act like they still in their early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm positioning myself to be the face of.
Nice.
You got that single. Is there a project for this single? And if so, when is it coming out, or is it out now?
I have enough stuff in the chamber for a project. So, but I'm gonna keep dropping singles until something gives me enough momentum and gives me enough demand where they will want an album. But right now, I'm gonna play the single game.
Okay.
And keep doing these shows and get people an appetite for what I do.
Where you at? Where you going after? You go back home. You got any more shows booked? Or anything lined up where you be traveling?
I know I'll be in Austin during South by Southwest again next year. I'm making some really solid connections out here in Texas. A lot of players out here in Texas. Linking up these tour dates that I've been on was put together by Scott Morris and More Booking Agency. So I'm out here
Scott?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm out here with.
Scott and Nathaniel.
Yeah, I ain't meet Nate, but yeah, I'm out here with Scott. He been out here, yeah.
Where's Scott at? Is
he got his artist out there. What's her name? Snow?
Mia Snow, yeah.
Yeah.
Out there.
Hey, usually he got the Sprinter packed up with a couple folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got well, I'm I like my space, and so I got my own beat.
With his bald ass head. Where's that bald head? I got more hair than his punk ass. I can talk about it. Tell him we said what up. Like for Morris, that's what's good, man.
I'll make sure I pass it on. He'll be over here. I'm over at the venue where the show's gonna be tonight, and they're gonna meet. They're gonna all pop up in a little bit.
That's what it is.
Well,
anything
give me
else?
your social media. We appreciate you coming on the line with us. This is the first of many, man.
Oh yeah,
yes,
no doubt.
Yes, indeed. Once I tap in with you, you're gonna have to work real hard to get rid of me, man. I appreciate y'all time, and thank you for the platform and for the conversation.
What's Iowa's area code?
319 is the Cedar Rapids area, and 515 is Des Moines.
Okay. 31. What is it?
319.
319 and what else?
515.
And 515. Direct all them calls the Klassiks line, not mine. No, I'm just talking. Yo, man, it's much love.
Appreciate you.
Angie know it's love. And we look forward to keep building with you, man. Hopefully we'll see you at next year's conference down in Atlanta if we don't catch you on tour when you come through Carolina.
Yeah, for real.
100%. Thank you very much. Also,
if that vocalist, let me hit me if you need them vocals now.
I do. I need them.
He said he ain't hitting you. He telling you right now.
Well, I got the vocals and the pen, so what we doing?
We working. That's what we do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's dope. So we'll make that happen. I'll get that information over to you guys. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Also, social medias is classified. KLAZIFIED.
Okay. Well, we make sure to follow you and come up with it.
That's
Yes,
what it
sir.
is.
All right. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you very much.
All right, you
All right, man.
too. Kill
Salute.
it.
Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.
Love the energy. Love the energy.
Yeah.
Another
Wait.
dope
Hold up
artist.
before you keep talking. When I say I can sing like Harold Melvin, I don't need y'all to fucking laugh at me, okay?
First of all, I don't need you to be up here lying to these people.
Yeah.
That part.
What was I lying
We're
about?
an honest show, okay? We don't need you up
See?
here lying and
He
misleading
switched
the
his
public.
whole
There's
thing
enough of
up,
that going
and
on.
then you come and you want to talk about you how I'm wearing the blue notes now. Come on, he switched his whole thing up. He doing auto tune now and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, my bad. My bad. I was lying, okay? I mean, I seen a motherfucker get just to be president off a line. I was just trying my hand at it. Like, come on now.
hey, you get in that studio, you might sound like him, so you never know.
You never know. Never. But no,
Crazy.
I think there's people that are talented and that are geniuses all throughout the world, and they're just not in certain places to be
He's
found.
winning a lot of stuff, so he's on
Yeah,
his way to something.
he's on his way to something. But it's hopefully with the internet age, and it's given more people from those Midwest and some desolate towns that didn't have any shine a little bit more shine. So it's a good look.
Yeah, because
Good look.
nobody thinks about Iowa at all.
No.
No,
But for
I
the
got excited
presidency,
when I've seen Cedar Rapids because I've actually been to Cedar Rapids, and to meet a rapper that's actually dope that's coming from out of there, I feel like that's cool as hell. Because yeah, when I was there, I'd be like, is there anyone else like me here?
When you say that, are you meaning person of color?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Probably
I'm
not
sure
just.
they're there, but they weren't where I was at. I was there for work, so like,
did you feel scared?
no, hell no.
Hell no.
I listen, okay. I do enough quote unquote redneck activities. I can handle myself amongst the others and be just fine. They love me. What?
Okay.
She got her swag, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Listen, as soon as we get to talking about fishing and hunting and stuff like that, they be like, okay. Yeah.
I guess I'm dying because you say you want to fish. I ain't fishing shit.
You wheel them white in, huh?
Yep. Or horses. I started talking about horses and they actually like, okay, she know what she's talking about. Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, it's good. It's good that people that keep that zeal as well. That from other places that they're willing to get in the vehicle, ride, go put themselves out on the limb, go try something, and try to make something of themselves.
I think I'm mad I didn't ask him about his. Sometimes I mean, I don't want to pry too much, but one of these artists, I definitely want to get into the budget that it takes to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely not cheap to be able to, like you said, hop in a vehicle and go and put yourself in certain spaces and be there. Like, how do you come up with this budget? Where does it come from? How do you finance the grind?
You definitely got to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like any other business, you got to find money to make your stuff grow. Well, with that instance, make yourself grow.
Yeah, for sure. But I enjoyed this interview. That was really cool. I'm looking forward to in a movie too. I was actually recently in a Tubi movie, you guys.
Oh, look at
talk
you.
about it.
I have
Look
a
at you.
small cameo. Yeah, shout
Big
out Rose
time.
here. Huh?
Big time. Look at you.
I have a
I'm happy.
cameo. Rome Peter. I only have a cameo.
But you in it though.
Say what?
You're
No,
in
I'm
it.
definitely in it. Shout out to him. This is actually his second film that I'm in. I was in his first one, Rockstar. I absolutely loved that movie. He had a viewing for it at the Raleigh Theater, and it was packed out. It was sold out. So hopefully he releases that one on Tubi. But the one that I was in that recently came out, it's on Tubi. It's called Love and Lyric. Yeah, it's called Love and Lyric. And I have a small cameo singing my single Switch Up. So that was pretty cool.
I like that. And the other thing is a lot of people people that aren't doing anything like, yeah, it's only on Tubi. No, Tubi's a big deal.
No, I love Tubi movies.
You know, it's an opportunity for people to get big time. I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
great
Like,
starting ground. But
but
you
but the
know,
thing about it is, everybody you see a lot of independent people up there, but everybody still can't put their stuff up there.
right,
Exactly.
right.
And that's why I'm really, really proud, of Rome Jeter. He's Raleigh born and raised. He is Mr. 919. I don't know if y'all ever heard of 919 Day, but
Yeah,
a
we
lot
heard
of
of it.
other cities have kind of piggybacked off of 919 Day, but he is who started and created 919 Day. And he has grown his following, based off the 919 Day, him being an artist. And so the first movie that he had me in, I thought it was super dope because the whole movie played out to his album that he had. He had an album. And so the entire album is the soundtrack for the movie Rockstar. So that was really, really cool. And then for him to do, a whole nother movie, and I love it because he really incorporates artists from the area. Like his starring character in Love and Lyrics is Shanice 919. She's a singer as well, radio personality as well. Shawnee Sweets, who's a radio personality on Hot 97.9 out of Raleigh. Alicia Marie, who's an artist. So he
Would you do a love scene in one of these movies, Anaya?
I mean, it just depends on the role. Like, if I had a leading role, you know what I'm saying, in the movie, like, you're not finna have me do no cameo, and the only scene I got is like a 30-second. I'm like banging out. No, we're not doing that. I have to have a meaningful role.
Oh, it has to be meaningful for them. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, like
it has to be worth
just
it.
be my only scene. I gotta be the star or something.
Okay.
It's gotta be. I gotta be having like a leading role. You're not just gonna have that one scene of me, and then that's the only time you see me in the movie. Hell no.
You got to start somewhere, guys.
Gotta start somewhere now.
You got to start somewhere. But yeah, big up to all the independent man, just people that are trying to do something for themselves and their family.
That documentary I was telling you about, that shit is on Tubi, man. I was telling you about yesterday.
Well, tell us about that because
the Grin Sleeper, or whatever the hell his name was. Yeah, that black man killed like 160 black women.
He raped his cousin twice, and she
he
didn't
raped
know
his
about
cousin
it.
twice. She didn't know that was her cousin. And
Oh.
he raped her when she was 14, and then because he kidnapped her and raped her when she was 14. Shot her in her chest because he shot in the chest or whatever. And then she survived. I think it was like 3 women that survived or whatever. And later on, that shit's like fucked her up. So she started like doing drugs and shit like that. And back in those that was the crack era. So people started doing crack and shit like that. So she started doing that, and then next it led to her being like a prostitute in LA and stuff. And he preyed on those type of women. And then he raped her again. He kidnapped her again. Come to find out years later when he got caught, which was 2010, I think he got caught. And
he did it to a couple hundred women from what I was reading, correct?
Oh, yeah. It was country. He did like 160, but he was only charged with 10. But he had 160 different women of pictures in his garage when they caught him.
So, like, why can't people like that? His fate should have been like he caught AIDS and died.
Oh, he died. He died in prison. He died in prison.
Died a horrible death. He should have had.
They don't know how he died. That information was never released to the public or anything. So they
murked him. They murked him.
They probably did that, but they never knew it. He died like maybe 10 years later. But
my bad. What did they say now? Unalive.
He did all these murders back starting in the early 80s.
So so the conversation we were having, me and Klassik, we were talking about like forensics, right? So and we were talking about the psyche of people that usually go into being murderers over a period of time. Usually they hate women, you know what I'm saying? They have issues with their mother. And then we were also talking like, sometimes you could say that, but then you have some people like they just born bad. Their brothers are priests and doctors and there's bad seed.
There's a thing called evil. There's a thing called evil. Like there is, and that's
He
what
had good
I have
parents.
that conversation all
Right.
the time. You know, there's some people who are mentally disturbed and they are crazy, and then there's evil, and then there's some people that are both. Like the evil in them has driven them crazy.
So we're all good judge of characters. You know, we have a sixth sense of no, let me finish before we do the shake. You can sometimes tell who the fuck off though, because I can.
That's what I was gonna say. When you're dealing with crazy, sometimes they don't come up on your radar because most people that are crazy,
he wasn't acting crazy.
That's what I was going to say. Most people that are crazy have a type of genius to them as well. And just as everybody feels like they have this sixth sense and that intuition, they have mastered people and knowing how to manipulate and get close to people and all of that, different types of people. So a lot of times,
Yeah, they say Ted Bundy was like that. They said Ted Bundy was like that.
Yeah.
They said Ted Bundy was a master about reading people and who he could manipulate and get close to, and who the hell he could leave alone.
Because
he was the good neighbor. He used to help people. He used to help fix their cars. Everybody loved him.
I would have been robbing Ted Bundy's house, so that he wouldn't have liked me at all. I'd have been stealing his soil and shit. But
people like that are the people that you least expect. It's not the obvious crazy. It's not the one that you're like, oh, that's a weirdo. Oh my God, did you see he did that? No, it's the unsuspecting, because they spend so much time watching people. If they actually interact with you at all, you would never know.
But that stuff that they was doing back then, that stuff will never get away now.
Nah, the forensics and
that's how they
face recognition and all of that.
That's how they caught him. You know what I'm saying? Because and the crazy part about the forensic science, they put some shit in the computer 4 times and nothing never came up, because he was always arrested from doing the stuff that he did before, but it wasn't major crimes, so they never had his DNA. So
I will say this though. I think what they're going to start doing is they're going to have a DNA registry for everybody. That's going to be eventually. I think they're going to just, as soon as a child is born, they're going to pull DNA.
Take your DNA.
They're going to store it. They're going to put it in some AI cloud, and it's going to be up there. Also, England has facial recognition all throughout the country. Okay, England's the size of Texas, right? It's not as big as the States, but they have something like the casinos have. You walking down the street, they're reading your face, or they're going to be reading your retinas. It's going to be almost impossible not to be recognized.
Right.
So even if you ain't worth a shit, they might be tracking you, but they just tracking your movements, but they're not really paying attention to you unless they have to, right? But you will be downloaded somewhere.
And if you do something out of pocket, they're going to be able to say, "Oh,
right,
you were right here at such and such time, you liar."
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think it's going to come to that point, especially with the cloud and AI being so vast, and you'll just be able to process and keep information around, that we're all going to be, like they always say, Big Brother it has the capability of watching you, but I think that they're going to really just make it happen.
But you'll never be able to get serial killers like how they That's why you have mass shootings now.
Yes,
because people they just be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot everybody and stuff."
Yeah,
serial killer, that ain't gonna work.
Now, you would have
too much DNA, too much cameras, too much everything.
You would have to be on some type of time of where, like, for one, you've never been caught for anything ever, right? And you would have to be willing to go the extra mile. Like, what movie was that?
I know one thing. You have to be off the grid.
That don't even matter, because your DNA is on everything you touch, everything you eat, everything. They took DNA from like you would have to be
somebody that is completely below the radar. Like, for example, if somebody wanted to be a serial killer nowadays, you would have to be somebody that was in the storm in North Carolina, and you have been declared missing, and don't nobody know if you're dead or if you're alive, and you just start killing people because your DNA is not nowhere right now. You've never been in any kind of trouble before. You've been missing. Don't nobody know if you dead or alive or whatever. There's so many bodies that aren't even going to be recovered or whatever. Like, that kind of person will be hard to catch.
Yeah, well, that's we were talking about that, just the psyche.
Speaking of dead bodies, Y'all, my man, he gone. Candyman is dead, y'all. Candyman just died.
You know what I liked about Candyman? If you didn't say his name,
him.
He didn't fuck with you, though, right?
You ain't say that name 5, 6
times. If you didn't say his name, he ain't fuck with you, right? He left you alone.
I loved him. If I knew he was gonna be in something, I had to watch it. If I knew that he was narrating something, like I love horror.
You loved him like that?
I love horror films. Like I love Freddy Krueger. I love. Listen, y'all don't understand. It's serious. Matter of fact, I gotta show y'all my socks for the day. Can y'all see?
You got
that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Nah, y'all.
You guys should attack.
Y'all gonna get these socks.
Shit.
Y'all gonna get these socks. Bam. Y'all know who
that's Skeletor?
That's Skeletor.
Oh, my man Skeletor.
From He-Man.
That's my man Skeletor.
So those are my socks of the day. But yeah, so I just I love horror. I love old horror films too.
The new horror films suck. All it is special effects.
Well, I think what we should do. I mean, you guys are just terrific people. I think what we should do is get a bunch of kindergartners about 8 o'clock at night. Have a fleet cares of a night. Just show them horror films. Give them Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
I'm not fooling with nobody kids. With all
and
this,
then, can I finish? I'm trying to do a community event. Can I finish?
You're trying to send somebody to prison. That's what you're trying to do.
No.
I ain't fooling with people's kids. No, thank you.
Can you let me finish? I was going to say we give the kids pizza, soda pop, have them watch the scariest movie, and send them home with their parents. Then they'll feel lucky how it feels to be loved. See, we're doing something on another end. I think we should do that. Have a community initiative. And we could get DJ OS in because he loves horror movies. We'll get his ass right in. Matter of fact.
I just saw him the other day. I just seen OS.
Yeah.
OS is gone.
I think every child should be, especially if they're in grade school, should be exposed to Chucky.
I feel like
that's Charles Lee Ray, man.
Yeah, he's from Jersey, though, right?
From Jersey, Charles Lee Ray.
Chucky from Jersey.
I feel like they need to. That's the rites of passage, like horror films. You need to watch Jason. You need to watch, all of the Halloween. You need to watch.
My homie Michael Myers.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. I love Freddy. I love Freddy. I just love him. I love him down. Michael too. Michael. It's a toss up because I love both of them. And then Jason is after the both of them, but it's always a close tie.
They ain't made it. I ain't seen a Jason movie in so long. Like they started getting stupid.
Yeah, I love the old Jason.
Brains and everything. I'm like, yo, what is this?
No, I think we should really get with a community organization in our areas, and we should have the children watch Chucky.
I don't think they're gonna let you do that though.
No,
why not?
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that's some type of child abuse. I don't want no part.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let you do that.
Ain't no damn child abuse.
Yes, the hell it is.
I guess my idea has been shot down.
You tell them you're gonna have them watch Chucky.
No, but it's probably some parents.
You gotta sneak and do that.
Know that they're getting free childcare for a few hours. And some parents, they will probably still let you get their kids.
Oh yeah. We're gonna give them soda pop. I'm gonna teach them how to curse a little bit better. I'm gonna give them black coffee.
They could probably teach you some stuff.
They probably could, but we'll try.
You're gonna teach them the old slang.
Oh, no, I know the new stuff too, but they'll teach them some
African booty scratcher and shit like that.
Yeah. No, we get a little worse than that. I give them some dip. You know what I mean? Little cigars, some unk shit. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Trying to get us canceled.
No, definitely not. What else we got going on? We have Thanksgiving coming up in a couple weeks, right? Yeah, me neither. Most of the people now can't cook worth a shit, so it doesn't even matter.
It don't even be that. It's just for the most part, like if I want to eat the stuff that I want to eat, then I have to be the one to cook it.
Of course.
Unless I got now, my mama will cook, you know what I'm saying? But it just be like I don't know. Like, okay, I take that back. I know people that's gonna throw down, right? But I just don't be feeling like dealing with all the other people. I hate the fact that you gotta just do all the extra. Like, I don't.
Don't you want to be and eventually Big Mama? Everybody come to.
No, that would be cool, but it's like when it's a situation like that, then I'm handpicking my people. You know what I'm saying?
You can't handpick family. They just come through.
They just come through.
I
They bring
do
soda.
handpick my family. What do you mean?
get it. I'm the cousin no one invites, so I get it.
I haven't had a Thanksgiving with my actual family. Like, I'll go have Thanksgiving with my mom, but it's usually just the two of us. I haven't had a Thanksgiving with my family in I don't know how long, and them ever coming to North Carolina to have Thanksgiving with us is definitely not happening. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you feeling real giving that day, pack me up a couple plates.
He said a couple.
Not.
He said a couple plates.
Say again?
Pack me up some groceries. This shit is hot.
Oh, no, wait. When I say that, no, I don't come with my hand out. I give. So I'm not just gonna come and you're gonna pack me a plate.
Give me a SNAP card. You can get a plate.
We ain't got them. You know what I'm saying? But we can sell you something.
Okay.
Do you make pies by hand? Fresh?
I'm not a dessert person.
Never mind. You just said no. Never mind. I was gonna send you some SNAP, but never mind.
I'm not a dessert person. I'm an entree girl. I cook the whole meal, yams, all of that. But the dessert, the most you're gonna get from me is a bomb banana pudding. That's it. I don't.
Cold or hot? Cold or hot?
Cold. You know hot ass banana pudding. Ew.
Relax.
Don't give me no banana pudding that somebody done put in the oven. No, thank you. I don't. No.
Well, listen, this has been a great show. We had, Iowa's good. We talked about little badass Chucky, some serial killers. You know what I mean?
The monkeys on the loose.
The monkeys.
The sniper. Yes. We got
the sniper.
We talked about it all.
I think within the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna have a lawyer come on that does IP, and with patents and talking about, also with your words, how you can, get those to your name so no one can steal your slogans. So we'll talk with someone about that. Talk to a couple of majors. But November something else. You know what I mean? FDT though, for the next 4 years. Tell you like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is Pitchin and Grindnin radio. You know what it is. We out.
All right, y'all. Till next week.
Peace.